Flat Stanley's Ormond Beach, Florida adventure. Today, Flat Stanley is being picked up at the Ormond Beach post office by Tio Gene. It was a special delivery to him from Lucas Rudan. Ocean Watch is where Flat Stanley stayed. In the mornings, Flat Stanley could see the sunrise. This is the Ocean Watch condominium, a view from the beach. And where is Flat Stanley? There he is, standing on the dunes. The water was too cold and too wet for Flat Stanley. Flat Stanley loved to be covered on the beach. This is Michael Crotty Bicentennial Park. It has a nature trail. And Flat Stanley is there to tell us which way to go. Hiking with Grandpa was a lot of fun. Flat Stanley meets Mr. Tortoise for the first time. And Mr. Tortoise, well, he is a big, big tortoise. And he is very, very hungry. Today, Flat Stanley is visiting the Daytona International Speedway. Here he is with Grandpa in front of Dale Earnhardt Memorial. And here are the grandstand seats for the Speedway. And where are the visitors? Where is the crowd? There's nobody here. But there's Flat Stanley and Grandpa, the only two visitors in the entire Speedway. Flat Stanley wanted to go inside Richard Petty's car, number 43. And we told him he couldn't. That's why the ropes are there. But Flat Stanley found a way to get behind the car, the Jeff Gordon DuPont. Today, Flat Stanley visited Ponce Inlet. Ponce Inlet has a very tall red lighthouse, fire engine red. Flat Stanley had to take a photo with the lighthouse in the background. Today we are visiting St. Augustine, and St. Augustine also has a lighthouse, white and black stripes. Now Flat Stanley is crossing the Lions Bridge into Old St. Augustine, the oldest city in the nation. These are the narrow streets of St. Augustine. You can drive through them, you can walk around them, or you can take the tram ride along and visit the many, many sights. There's a tram, and it has passengers on it. Authentic old drugstore. That is very old. And there is Flat Stanley and Grandpa. The oldest schoolhouse in the USA, and it's on St. George Street, St. Augustine, Florida. And there's Flat Stanley with Grandpa. This is St. George Street. Lots of restaurants, gift shops, and a lot of things to do. Flat Stanley meet Flat Rollin from Connecticut in St. Augustine. On the way down, we visited and stopped at Marineland of Florida. In Ponce Inlet, we visited the Marine Science Center and took some photos. Flat Stanley visited Flagler Beach with Grandpa, and the Flagler Beach Pier in the background. Flat Stanley visited the Ormond Beach Regional Library. He just needed to read a book. And we searched and searched and we searched until finally he came and found the great adventures of Flat Stanley. Flat Stanley visited Daytona Beach. Here is the entrance and the pier in the background. There's the pier and the new restaurant. Flat Stanley's final day in Ormond Beach was to see the dolphins feeding, and there were plenty of dolphins to see. This is the conclusion of our video. Thank you, Ms. Kasdan, and thank you, Lucas Rudin, for allowing us the pleasure of staying with Flat Stanley and enjoying every moment of it. Goodbye.